At the moment, we are planning to implement a new form of clinical education. The question is, can students be integrated in the healthcare system with an autonomous role?
In traditional clinical learning, one often is aware of you do a discipline and then you stop and you do the next discipline and you stop. So its disciplines are in sequence. In the longitudinal integrated clerkship, you do the same disciplines with the same very high standards, but you do them longitudinally simultaneously. Multiple disciplines in the same week for all those weeks of a year. So as opposed to concluding a discipline and starting the next and the next in a row, you're not concluding for the entire year as you do each and all of them together. So how is that difference relevant? When, let's say, for example, in internal medicine, you go to your same clinic each week for a year, you know those patients, you know those staff, those nurses, you know your own personal teacher, the clinician of that practice, for the whole year. You can follow patients over time. You can see the patient's experience of illness. They come to know you, you come to know them. You can wrestle with understanding the disease. It's complex to learn, but over time, you're getting more and more nuanced understanding. And because it's not ending and moving on to the next, you have the chance to learn and forget and relearn and reshape. The time affords you the relationships you need to have the spirit of medicine. It also affords you the chance to learn the depth, the fullness, the difficulty, the challenge of medicine. So we believe that it both improves learning and retention. It also improves skills, we believe. But indeed, it also improves the sense of healing and connection and commitment.
Our vision is to integrate students as co-providers of care just in the beginning of their clinical education. Imagine that students can contribute to patient-centeredness in healthcare so that patients can benefit from their partners, from their student partners, and that on the same way students have a very practical situation for learning. They'll acquire all the practical things they have to learn, and they also learn to see healthcare from the view of the patient. The future of education will be to integrate students as co-providers and as co-creators of change.